Okay, we're heading out for our last day here in Athens. We slept in a little bit because we had this beautiful bed behind us. I don't think we've had a bed like this in a very, very, very long time. Oh my god, it's heavenly. I was looking like who the maker was. Greco-Strom Palace.
Very seldom do you ever get a bed like this in an Airbnb because people are not really investing a lot of money into their rental properties.
Especially
typically.
Their mattresses. They gotta probably most likely just find a mattress and throw it in a room. This one is like awesome.
But our host here is like in the hospitality business, and this Airbnb stay has been really, really nice. So she takes care of her guests.
Yes, so that's why we are leaving a little bit early, or leaving a little bit late today. We also know like we have big news to share, which we'll share maybe when we're walking to go get food, of why we're resting in a little bit today.
Yes, and enjoying the comforts of a bed.
So right now, we're headed over to where, Audrey?
The Panathinaik Stadium.
Yes, because we haven't really seen that yet, so we're going to hopefully get as close as we can without having to pay. And then we're going to end up in the Plaka neighborhood. So that's like the oldest neighborhood in Athens. Supposedly like the nicest. We've walked through a little bit, but I feel like I want to spend a little bit more time there today. So that's where we're headed.
And I'm on the hunt for a lamb gyro.
So we're headed over to get those same really delicious spicy sausage pitas that we had yesterday because I'm gonna miss them, man.
I didn't know that's
so
our
good.
plan.
Right now, yeah. On the way, it's just a few blocks from where we're staying, and then we're gonna head over to the stadium. Sound good? Yes, okay. So the other thing we want to talk about is that our big news is the reason we're really enjoying our bed is because for the next 2 weeks, we're gonna be staying in a sailboat, sailing through the Aegean Sea.
Yes, we are chartering a sailboat.
A cabin on a sailboat.
A cabin on a sailboat, hosted by Seafarer Sailing, and it's just going to be a crazy, crazy adventure. Definitely out of our comfort zone. It
all starts in Santorini, so that's where we're headed tomorrow.
Yes.
And then we sail around for 2 weeks. You're doing it, you're doing it! We're on our way to the stadium, and we're walking through the park, and now Audrey's picking up this turtle. Apparently they're not that rare.
Oh, they're really heavy. He's really heavy, look at it. He's not so scared, only with the GoPro. God, he's like, you would not imagine how heavy this is.
Like gold, huh?
No more turtle selfies.
Just one more. What does it mean when 2 turtles cross your path here in Athens? It has to hopefully mean some kind of good luck. I think turtles symbolize wisdom, don't they, Audrey?
I hope they symbolize calm seas. Calm seas,
and even better. And the reason we bring this up is because we're on a 52-foot sailboat. So it's a fairly small sailboat if there's any kind of rough seas. And we get motion sickness really easily. So we apologize ahead of time.
But I think part of the beauty of this trip is that so many people have this idea of like that freedom of sailing around the world and like just jumping on a sailboat and like maybe retire, like something in your retirement.
You just say, okay, I want to sail across the Caribbean Sea or something like that.
Like it's just like one of these like bucket lists.
Bucket list passions, sure.
So I think it's going to be really interesting and kind of insightful for us to see what it's really truly like to live. Not just have a day trip, but live aboard a sailboat.
For 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks.
I think it's going to give us a really good insight into how this actually works.
So we're going to be showing like the whole experience and bringing it to you day by day.
Stadium is right in front of us. It's the site of the first Olympic Games. Audrey's oohing and eyeing over here.
I like the Olympics.
Because it's literally right in front of us. It looks really amazing. We're officially at the Panathinaik Stadium. We've seen it from a distance, especially from the Acropolis, which is right in front of us, which really looks amazing right now. Up close, I don't know, very cool. I don't know if it's necessarily worth the €5 to get in, because you can kind of see everything from right here, but still really impressive to see up close.
It's just we were talking about how funny it is in Greece. We have all these like little monuments and parks and I don't know, what would you call these?
Tourist attractions.
Yes. And you have to pay to get in, but for the most part you can get a general idea of what it looks like just from standing outside. So make of it what you will.
Not to mention it looks like a lot of people are paying just to go do exercise of running it up and down the stairs, right? Because they go up the stairs, they go down the stairs. They go up the stairs, they go down the stairs.
That's really funny.
And it's too hot for that. Audrey, everybody back home is missing a hell of a deal here. 50% off all silver jewelry down the street today. Only today. Apparently going out of business is very good for business.
So you're going out of business, huh?
No, it's just a sign. It's good for business.
We're kind of blown away by this program because we keep looking for lamb gyros. We have an obsession with lamb gyros.
Well, because it's what we're used to in Chicago. When you get one there, you're getting like lamb like this.
The official lamb skewer, right? Shaved right off.
Well, not a skewer.
Well, it's shaved,
right?
that's a skewer.
Oh, okay.
Or rotisserie, whatever you want to call it.
Maybe rotisserie.
And for whatever reason, we thought when we got here, we would see it all over the place, and we haven't seen it one time yet.
We found one, if you remember, in Bucharest. They had a Greek
restaurant. That's why when we saw it, we were like, oh my god, lamb gyros.
Yeah, we're like, okay, we're getting
and we're
close
like,
to
we
Greece.
have to eat here, no matter what.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
And so far, we haven't been able to find any kind of lamb gyros. So what the fish? So behind us is this Keramikos cemetery. It's like the oldest cemetery here in all of Athens. And it's where like the very elite were buried from like 600 BC on, right? But on the way here, we were walking and there was this band playing, and all of a sudden we heard like this whispering, this really loud whispering. We're like, what the heck's going on? It makes you feel like you're on drugs, right? Because you hear this loud music and then you're hearing this whispering. And there's this girl walking around with like a speaker, and it's like whispers. Really strange. And she just keeps walking around in circles.
But there's two of them. They're like zombie girls. And they're playing like this weird...
whispering.
It's like chanting or something.
Yeah, it is like a chanting.
It's disturbing.
And they're walking around like zoned out.
We're saying we're kind of sick of people acting eccentric just to be eccentric.
Yeah, we hate that.
It's so annoying.
It's so like too much. We decided to stay home tonight. Audrey's in the kitchen making some sandwiches and some salad. Let's see what she's doing. So we're having a Jepska salad, and then we have to get out of here at like 6 in the morning. So it's about 8:30 now. We're not looking forward to this. We love our sleep. We're gonna miss our sleep, but we just found out that the boat we're taking tomorrow is now leaving from a different island. iOS?
iOS?
iOS, yeah.
Is it owned by Apple?
iOS update. So we're not even going to be going to Santorini. We're going to like off at an island right before Santorini because I guess the weather is a little bit nicer there, and they feel more comfortable, I guess, departing from there. So little change of plans, not much, but we still have to get up at 6 a.m., take the metro to the port, and get on like maybe a 7 or 8 hour ferry ride to get all the way to this Ios.
It's going to be a long day tomorrow.
It's going to be a long day, but it should be good. Once we get there, I'm hoping that we can maybe hit the beach up. I don't know. I have no idea. We're going to kind of just play it by ear, I guess, because we really have no idea how this is all going to go, which is making Audrey very nervous.
This is my nervous face.
Audrey's been using the washer and dryer for 24 hours a day for the last 2 days since we got here. Audrey, how are your clothes? Are you ready to go on a sailboat for 14 days without any access to a washing machine or dryer?
We're gonna be so filthy. I just don't understand how we're supposed to like clean our clothes on a boat for 2 weeks. I'm already having like a little anxiety about it.
Anxiety attack.
So guys, how y'all doing today? Doing good? I'm just watching a movie. Watching a movie? Really? Look at that.